All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're tackling a huge question for pretty much any brand with big ambitions. How do you actually market yourself internationally in this crazy digital world? It's about so much more than just having a cool product. It's really about having the right playbook for right now and a game-changing strategy for what's coming next. Let's get into it. So let me start with a story that was all over the news recently. This simple, frozen Korean gimbap, it just went completely viral in the US. It was flying off the shelves, selling out instantly everywhere. It was this massive, totally unexpected success. But what was really behind it? And that brings us to the most important question, right? Was it just that the gimbap was amazing, or was something else going on here? Well, if you look closer, you have to look at where it was being sold. Trader Joe's. And if you know Trader Joe's, you know they have an incredibly loyal, almost cult-like customer base. Okay, so here's our roadmap. We're going to start with the real marketing challenge. Then we'll build the foundation with a solid social media playbook. After that, we'll jump into the future and talk about the AI advantage, show you how to build your own direct channel, and then, finally, figure out your next move. First up, let's really understand the core challenge here. Because, that gimbap story proves it. Just having a great product, well, that's not always enough to guarantee you'll make it big overseas. Distribution is absolutely everything. Just look at this comparison. While the gimbap at Trader Joe's was basically impossible to get your hands on, a really similar product was just sitting there, often still in stock, at H Mart, a super popular Korean grocery chain. It's pretty much the same product, but a different platform led to completely different results. This just proves your sales channel can be just as important, if not more important, than what you're actually selling. So, what if you don't have a giant like Trader Joe's backing you up? How do you create that kind of buzz yourself? Well, the answer starts with a super strong foundation, your social networking service, or SNS playbook. The classic marketing model, the one everyone learned about, is the 4 Ps. It's all from the seller's point of view. But today, you have got to flip that entire script. Instead of product, you need to be thinking customer value. What problem are you actually solving for them? Instead of price, think cost. What's the total cost to your customer, including their time and effort? Place becomes convenience, and promotion, that becomes communication. Getting this shift in mindset is just fundamental.
Next, you've got to understand why people are on different platforms in the first place. Okay, so channels like Google, those are for planned purchases. A customer knows what they want and they're actively searching for it. But places like Instagram, that's the land of impulse buys. They aren't looking for you at all. You have to literally stop their scroll and make them want what you have. Your strategy has to be completely different for each.
So how do you make your message sharp enough to cut through all that noise, especially on those impulse channels? The answer, honestly, is focus. If you try to appeal to everyone, your message just gets watered down and nobody ends up listening. The trick is to narrow your focus and sell to just one single ideal person.
And you do this by creating what's called a persona. Now, this isn't just some boring demographic like women aged 20 to 30. No way. This is a super detailed profile of one specific person who is your perfect customer. What are their hobbies? What keeps them up at night? Where do they hang out online? Once you know exactly who you're talking to, your marketing becomes unbelievably clear and powerful.
Okay, so we've covered the foundation. Now, let's pivot to the future. Because while a strong social media game is non-negotiable, there's a new technology emerging that can totally change how you do business and, this is the big one, how you manage your profits. And that, of course, is artificial intelligence. Let's start with a massive pain point for so many businesses: third-party platforms. The delivery apps, the online marketplaces, they can charge some seriously staggering commission fees. We're talking sometimes as high as 30% of your revenue.
The difference here is just wow. On one side, you've got those huge platform fees just eating away at your bottom line. But by using AI to build your very own direct sales channel, those fees can drop to just 2 or 3%. The savings are enormous, and that money goes right back where it belongs, into your business. And this is about more than just saving money. It's about taking back control. AI lets you build a direct line to your customers. You own the data, you own the conversation, you own the entire experience, all without some expensive middleman getting in the way.
So what does this actually look like, in the real world? How do you even build one of these AI-powered direct channels? Let's break it down. Okay, so imagine a single AI agent that handles, well, everything.
It can take direct orders from customers, send them personalized marketing messages, provide instant 24/7 support, and even process payments right there inside the chat. All these things that used to be separate are now rolled into one smooth, seamless experience.
And look how simple the customer journey becomes. The customer just talks to the AI assistant like they're talking to a person. The AI recommends something, takes the order. The customer pays right in the chat, and boom, it's done. It's fast, it's frictionless, and it is so incredibly convenient.
And this is where it gets really powerful. This AI can remember a customer's allergies and suggest things that are safe for them. It can recommend items based on what they've ordered before. It can even answer random questions that have nothing to do with the sale, like, what's the weather? It makes the whole interaction feel surprisingly human and genuinely helpful. This is personalization on a scale that was just impossible before. All right, we've talked about the foundation, that customer-first social media approach, and we've looked at the future of direct AI channels. So let's tie this all together and figure out the right move for you.
First things first, and this is so important. This is not a choice between social media and AI. It's not an either-or thing. The two work together. It's a sequence. You use social media to find and attract your audience, and then you use AI to turn them into loyal, direct customers. So it all comes down to a really clear two-step strategy. Step 1, build your foundation. Get really good at customer-centric marketing on the platforms where your audience already spends their time. Step 2, build your future. Use AI to create a super efficient direct channel that gives you control and makes those customer relationships stronger than ever.
And really, that's the big takeaway here. Building a global brand means you have to master the tools we have today while you strategically invest in the advantages of tomorrow. Your foundation, that's your brand's present. Your AI-powered advantage, well, that's its future. So the only question left is, what's your first move? Thanks for watching.